Travelers, welcome. This channel is called Wandering the World. If you are new here, my name is Juan and I enjoy all things adventure. For the past 2 years, I have traveled by car, plane, and train all across the US. The purpose of this channel is to share my adventures with you so that it may provide inspiration or even insight to all your future travels. About a month ago, I finished a train ride around the US, visiting 17 states in 15 days. And now that I'm back home in Michigan, I've decided to switch gears on my travels and begin a very exciting project. A lifestyle that has always drawn my attention is the van life. So in this upcoming series, I will be showing you a behind the scenes look at a DIY van build. Disclaimer, I do not claim to be a carpenter, plumber, electrician, or even a handyman. With that said, let's jump in today's video where we tackle the first week of the build. If you guys are interested in any of my previous travels, make sure that you are subscribed and check out the Amtrak Rail Pass series that I will link here above. All right, guys, enjoy. What is up, guys? Today we are going to be doing a van rebuild. I'm gonna take on this project in order to make the inside of this van like a tiny home. As you can tell, this is a Ford Ecoline 2006 that I have purchased, used and abused, but hope to add my touch to the whole project and make it livable. A couple of the things that it already has, which is why I bought it, is it has a solar shower up here, and then up on top it does have solar panels as well. That comes with a battery, inverter, all that cool jazz that allows me to have off the grid electricity in this van. It does have quite a bit of high miles, cracked windshield there, and a little bit of rust on the bottom, which I will be trying my best to sand out and repair. As for the inside of it, I believe we got it locked here still. For the inside, show you here. It's kind of a normal looking van. The front two seats, and in the back here is all of our materials. The cool thing about this van when I bought it is that they had tried to do the build themselves, but for whatever reason either lost motivation or decided to do maybe a different project, left it half started there. So I'm gonna do my best to add on to all of this here. The fridge is there, pretty awesome, nice looking fridge. He tried to do kind of a sink countertop over there. Here is the battery, 2000 watt inverter, pretty big battery for the two panels that we have up on top. They have added the high top to it up on top there. And then my goal this week is to get the walls put up. I believe I'm going to leave that window there to be able to see out, but all the rest I will be insulating and covering up. And yeah, so this is the beginning of this cool project. Alright guys, so I emptied out the cargo area of the van, took apart some of the frames just to kind of see what kind of wood we'd be working with as we do our own design and our own build. But there's some really cool made cabinets and boxes that I left kind of intact that I might use for shelving or cabinets up above. As for the layout, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but as I walk in here, I know that I am about 6 foot tall, so whenever I stand up, I hit my head on the top, but there is this metal bar here in the middle that I don't think is affecting the fiberglass high top. So I think the next step, now that I kind of see what materials we're working with, is to cut the middle metal bar out just to kind of give me some more headroom up top. As for the next step, I think it's that, right? So I'm going to be using my cordless Ryobi power tools that I have here. I believe I have a kind of a hacksaw type thing that'll cut through metal. So let's see if we can do that. Alright guys, end of day number 1. I tried to get in with my hacksaw and take off the metal on top. When it comes to the cordless drills, I don't think they have enough juice to really get in there and cut it. I was able to get one piece completely off, so I'm thinking with a fresh battery tomorrow, maybe do another slice and then get it done like that. So I went ahead and jumped on building the right side or passenger side framework kind of end to house the battery for the solar, and essentially the bench that'll be on this side. Tomorrow I will be getting some Thinsulate and some more of this kind of flexible wood to do the framing of the wall. So hopefully that goes well tomorrow. I know drilling into the sheet metal of the van is pretty tough, but I think if I buy some screws that are meant to go into metal, I shouldn't have too big of a problem. As for the tools though, the tools are working fine. Besides, I don't think just having enough power to cut the metal. As for the screwing and the cutting, cordless wise, awesome. Ryobi is a really good tool. The 18 volt is doing great. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack it all up tonight, get it cleaned up, and then tomorrow we'll continue with the work. Deuces. My friends, we are at day 2 of our build, visiting the good old Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse. About to pick up some materials to finish up the wall and to get some prices on some of the other things that we'll be doing later on. So yeah, let's go into Lowe's and check it all out. All right, my friends, we're back here on day 3 of this van build. Yesterday, was able to get quite a bit of stuff done. So I'll show you guys the progress that I've made so far. And today, I am gonna be calling a good friend from Oklahoma about some electrical questions that I have in regards to solar and how much power I'm getting from that, and the wiring of where I need to put the wiring in. So right now I'm gonna unload all of the materials and then hopefully finish the framing and storage units over here on the right side, and then start on the left side, which is the wall. Hopefully have that done by tomorrow. So yeah, let me get to unloading. Alright, so as you can see, I finished some of the framing for the storage over on the right side. I put up my panel with some insulation behind it and some reflectix. But yeah, here's what I'm going to be working on today, is getting all this kind of tidied up and all the wires in the right spots, closing this up, and then kind of getting started on this other side. So yeah, hopefully a productive day. Day number 3.